Let's get a message. Let's start with animal spirit has something to say, if we may. What animal spirit are you embodying right now? Wild, unknown animal spirit. What's the message for my babes? Just trying to get a message. Octopusy. This is one of my favorites. Sorry, it's backwards. Truly, I am. Anyways, let's read it. Octopussies. It's like you're all brain, and you can shift in faster than a split second. And if you guys haven't seen The Octopus Teacher, it's a documentary about a man who made friends with an octopus. Oh my god, it's so cool! Must see. Must see. It was on Netflix a couple years ago. The Octopus Teacher. I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay, let's calm down. Octopus spirit. Water energy. These are so hard to find. Okay. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. Oh dear. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perspective mind, paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Wonderfully perspective, but lack of boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice, after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Oh my gosh, this is my reading. I am exhausted. I just got hired as a private driver from a gal from Egypt, and she's got me running from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I usually am in bed by 8:30 p.m. and I don't usually do readings at 7 in the morning. I like to do it when I'm feeling at my most energy, kind of midday. But now she has me going on this 4-month worldwide cruise worth 20 grand. How can I pass that up? But at this point, it's only been 3 days being with her, and I am definitely going to have to put up some boundaries. Oh my gosh. I mean, once we're on the ship, it's like things will settle, but at this point, I had to quit my job going to work at the bar, cleaning the bar, because, anyways, I'm just like, I'm so tired. Because I'm not just driving her from place to place. She wants me to do all this other stuff, like clean her casita and she's just used to having an assistant to do everything for her, and she pays me plenty, but like I can't what's the word? Fuck, I hate it when I can't think of words. I can't take away from my sanity. Anyway, fuck. So I gotta put some boundaries up. So last night she wanted to go to like the zoo lights from like 8 to 10 p.m. and I was already just like fucking tired. And so we ended up not going, thank God. But on the way home, I told her we have to be done by 8. Like, I need to be done by 8. And she's probably thinking, I go till midnight. Like, what? But I'll work on, like, extending my. Anyways, just thinking about it right now, I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm very nervous for my future. Just considering going on this trip has taken it all out of me because Maximus and my dad are best friends, so he'll be fine. My dad had him for a year before. Okay, so and then I have to consider my trailer. Oh my god. Anyways, oh my god. You guys, we have to put up some boundaries. If you're feeling like somebody is draining your energy, there needs to be some boundaries. Oh my god, I'm so drained. Octopus spirit. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. You guys already know the alternative was I was supposed to transform my bedroom into a studio, but I can always still do that. But with this opportunity, I can still film and I can share with you guys what it's like to travel the world. 45 stops, I think like 40 different countries. It makes me nauseous just thinking about it. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. So, this is, I guess, I don't really care to make these about me, but the channel here is an outlet for me as well. It's like, I don't have a therapist. You know, my parents don't understand me, and, well, they do, but, like, they want me to just be safe and go to, work for a dentist, and that's just not gonna work, so they don't know how to encourage anything like this. I have to just trust in God. God wants to show me his God wants to show us some things, and we have to be brave. Oh my god. I seriously feel nauseous. Let's get something so we can feel better. Okay, so boundaries. Yep, boundaries. Boundaries are going to help. We have to tell people that she also has all this frozen food because she didn't know I like to cook, and I would have been happy to cook our meals, but she got all this food from Costco, and I have to make a boundary. Like, look, I know you spend a lot of money, but I can't eat like that. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Fuck. Damn, I just like things to be, boundaries. So we have to make sure we have to make sure people don't fuck with our sleep schedule, fuck with our diet. Like, okay. Okay. So, I'm sorry. I'm just like, the fact that I'm so frazzled. It's not. Plus, I can't. It's harder for me to channel when I don't have the time or the energy. Duh. So, you guys are kind of, at the top of my priority list. And if I didn't consider you guys within this opportunity, I wouldn't be able to. But because I can travel and still do this, and I believe it will be beneficial for my babes, trying to break free from the matrix and the structures that are to keep people under control. Those of us that are in control of ourselves, we don't need more structure. Once we are control of ourselves, we then can build our own structure and boundaries. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuck. What's the message? I need a question. Okay? It says lacking direction. Okay, so what's the direction? Give us some direction, please, Spirit. We gotta put up the boundaries, keep our sleep schedule, keep the diet. Good thing she likes to exercise. She said she'd give me more money if I made sure she exercised. The Emperor. Oh my gosh! We have to be the ones. We're the ones in control. The direction is for you to be all the way in your power. It's not just the Empress. I'm going to go ahead and say this reading is for me. And you guys are here just as well. And it could be definitely resonating for sure. So, we have to be an Emperor energy. We have to, when I was with that kid for 3 days, supernatural being, he told me that I haven't exactly applied everything he told me to do, because I think some of the things he told me to do were, I don't know. But one of the things he said is that we need to have an intention for the next day, so that the next day isn't in control of you, you're in control of it. Like, seems obvious, but when we are lacking direction as an emperor, that's not gonna work. Okay? Sorry. So this morning, I already talked to the landlord here. I was like, is it possible I can just pay for storage and not the full rent space price? I messaged my boss at the bar where I clean, and I said, look, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. But one more day, I'll give you one more day. I messaged my dad about taking Maximus. This was all at like 6 a.m. I messaged my mom. I was like, we're going to be going to Mexico because my client her parents live in Mexico. She wants me to take her there for Christmas. And so I messaged my mom. I was like, can you look up a dentist in Mexico? Because I have a little bit of, for you guys that know, my treatment plan is like 10 grand long. And I'm like, I can't go on this cruise with a fucking toothache. So my dog, my house, my other job, and my tooth is like, we need direction. Okay, so I handle that shit. Fuck. It says yes, fire, Aries, respect, leadership, stability. Number 4, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality. Oh, she's messaging me right now. I told her, because she wants me to help her with her mental health, and her place is a disaster. In 2 days, it's like shit everywhere. So I told her, I was like, look, if you're serious, you have to start with a clean home. And she just messaged me. She's like, I'm cleaning right now. She wants me to come over early and help her, but like, I need her to know that she needs to do this on her own. She's used to having an assistant. But if your home is in order, it helps you with your mental order and your focus and your discipline. And so I'm not going to help her with anything else until she keeps shit clean. Like Mr. Miyagi having that kid do like all this shit, and he's like, why am I doing this? And then he gets into a situation later on and he's like, whoosh! He's like, oh shit, that's why. So I need her to know, like, there's a reason we're gonna keep your shit clean. What was that message yesterday? A shit show. Okay, direction of ourself with intention every day, making sure those boundaries are up with the diet and the exercise and the sleep schedule and the order. You know, it's a full-time job to keep things in order. Oh shit. Okay. What else, if we may, please? This message. The Fool. 2 major arcana, like, this is happening. The Fool. The Fool's... Remember, the octopus is lacking direction. And so the Emperor is here to be like, okay, so let's put some direction into this. And the Fool's like, yeah, but I just want to wee. No, I don't know if that's how the Fool is. Maybe the Fool has direction. Let's read it. Unlimited possibilities. This is Inception. Also, yes, energy, air, Uranus. Says, new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. So if we have direction and order and boundaries, we can be more spontaneous. And it says blind faith, adventure. So when we keep the boundaries, the direction, and the order and authority over self, we can kind of just be like, do. Like on the outside, it looks like we're just like, do. But really, we got our shit aligned, in line, ducks in order. But it's a matter of focus and diligence and... Oh my God. Okay, let's get another one here. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Oh shit. What's the message? Where my babes? Just trying to get a message. Another third major arcana. The Hierophant. I'm done. Listen. It's the direction. It feels like with just a matter of a couple hours, making those phone calls, putting up a couple boundaries, having some intention for the next day at least, and it's like we can we can transform quicker than we realize. Sometimes when our energy is being drained, we have to work quickly to identify the source of that's draining you. The Hierophant, the Emperor, the Fool, and the Hierophant. This is incredible. Are you serious? Yes, we're serious. Okay, Hierophant. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Somebody Well, I am a Taurus, so this is my energy, earth energy. Institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, trust. I'm sorry, it's backwards. The energy of the unexpected. Unlimited possibilities. Organizational skills, reliability, and the ability to work hard. The energy of the unexpected. So, again, when you have order and okay, so when we have Emperor energy and Hierophant energy, like on point, we are able to embody the Fool with pleasure. And so right now, I'm not. This isn't. I'm not feeling the pleasure right yet because, again, it's a process. First, you have to identify what's draining you, and then use your voice to put up some boundaries. And so I hope in like a very short period of time, within a couple of days, I won't feel so uneasy about things because Maximus will have a home. I might hopefully have a dentist appointment. My trailer will have a safe spot, and my boss, ex-boss, will be like, I understand. And so I'll be like, okay. And then my girl, she's getting her home in order right now. That makes me feel good. All right, so let's just get one more if we could for my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. I guess this one's whew. What's the message? My babes is trying to get direction and put up some boundaries and be the one in power over self. Lightning, disruption. Number 41. She has disrupted my... So, things are, and this is going to happen. Oftentimes, especially fixed signs like Taurus, we want to nest and have things fixed and routine and like, but anyways, disruption. I'm gonna gain some control over the situation, but I understand disruption is going to be a forever thing every few months or so. We get into a situation where we have to, unless you get kind of nested and a little stuck in your little cozy place, you're not avoiding disruption at all costs. Like most people, I believe, are like that. They want things to be understood and known and predictable. But with the babes here, the ultimate mission is to I just heard take over the world. No, well, I mean, like, we want to clean up some things, especially with the false narratives, social media, and the social identity crises. And, you know, we're going to have to put ourselves out there, be disrupted, and so it's so important to keep up with your structure, stability, structure, rules and power, authority over self. Let's get one more. Is there... I really don't want to leave this off with disruption. I want to be like, we got this, right? We got this, right? It says, phrases, motivation number 24, never give up. We got this, right? It's so good. I love you guys. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope that helped. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do another message. Until next time.